Main man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. So Ryan Garcia gets the 5th round stoppage over Braulio Rodriguez. And now this kid is looking like he is improving with each and every fight. He's getting a little better, you know what I mean? This is the first fight that he has been under his new trainer, and Eddie Reynoso Jr., the trainer of Canelo Alvarez. And it looks like they put a thing of patience in Ryan Garcia to come in and approach this fight very patiently, stay behind the jab, stay to your game plan, and it proved to be effective for Ryan Garcia in this particular fight. So hats off to him for getting the stoppage over Braulio Rodriguez. Braulio Rodriguez fought majority of this fight, backtracking, working on the back foot. He got put down early in the first round by a stiff left uppercut by Ryan Garcia, which knocked him back all the way to the ropes. He had to sit there and think about it for a minute, but he made it back to his feet, in which it looked like it took him also a couple rounds to actually get his legs back under him and get it in to clear his head out. Even once he kind of seemed like he was kind of coherent, he still was pretty much ineffective. He was inaccurate, moving around the ring, doing a lot of antics, trying to lure Ryan Garcia to let his hands go more, or maybe lure him into certain traps, trying to play the mental game. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia showed a lot of poise in there tonight, staying true to his game plan, staying patient, staying poised. And like I said, just kind of, cutting the ring off properly and waiting for the right time to let his hands go. Now, Braulio Rodriguez was also in danger due to the low blows that he was throwing in this particular fight. He was also in danger and risked a DQ. But the ref, took a point from him. I believe it was in the, 3rd or 4th round. He had a point deducted from him for the particular low blows, and he was at risk of being disqualified. But the ref let him go on. And eventually in the 5th round, he ran into a flurry. He ran into actually a few flurries during this fight, but the one in the pretty much in the 5th round, he ran into a flurry, which put him outside of the ropes, and Ryan Garcia pretty much ended the fight there. So it was an impressive victory by Ryan Garcia, once again under his new trainer and Eddie Reynoso Jr. It's been said by Ryan Garcia in previous interviews that, according to Eddie Reynoso Jr., depending on how good he looked tonight, he may be up for a title fight sometime next year in May. No name has been dropped. Of course, we all know the person that we'd like to see him get in the ring with, and that is none other than Gervonta Tank Davis. But, I think the chances of that are pretty slim, given that Ryan Garcia is fighting for Golden Boy and he's fighting on DAZN. And it seems as if that Eddie Hearn can't even lure Gervonta Tank Davis to a fight on DAZN to get in there with Tevin Farmer. So I think the odds of that would be very, very slim to none. You know what I mean? But I got to give it to Ryan Garcia tonight. He looked really impressive. He looked really poised. He took his time. He was patient, much more patient than his previous fights, and he got the job done. Now, Braulio Rodriguez didn't look like he was much in it. And on top of that, Ryan Garcia looked like he was much bigger than this dude tonight. I mean, it looked like he rehydrated very well. You can clearly see his man frame starting to come through. He's putting on a lot of more muscle, and he's looking pretty solid. I think he's getting better, man. In a couple years, Shorty may be just a problem, but it just remains to be seen. A lot of people had a lot of criticism when we be keeping our third eye on Ryan Garcia, given that he has talked a lot of trash on social media. He has called out Gervonta Tank Davis in the past, but it looks like, he's getting better and better per fight. Now, like I said before, I don't see it happening, however, with Tank anytime soon, unfortunately. So we'll see whoever they line him up with. Hats off to Ryan Garcia, his entire corner, getting the job done effectively and patiently, most importantly. And, looking pretty solid tonight. But we'll see. So I'll follow back up on this pretty soon with another video. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. Yeah, man, Ryan Garcia, man. Everybody keep comparing him to Oscar De La Hoya, saying he's reminding them of a young Oscar De La Hoya. He did look, he didn't look so much flat-footed in there tonight, but however, he did, you could clearly see he was, like, I guess from the patience and by him constantly stalking the guy, he planted his feet a hell of a lot tonight. And I think that's something to take note of, but he doesn't plant his feet so much where he can't get out of the way of punches, but he does plant his feet on top of a lot of punches, and he likes to sit on a lot of punches. So we'll see how that works out for him. So to the next video. Peace out.